We love the Ford Mustang at Motor Trend. No, wait, let me correct that. We love the Ford Mustang GT at Motor Trend. As regular readers of Motor Trend will know, the V6 version, however, is not one of our favorite cars. Compared to its rival V6 engines from Chevrolet, the Camaro, and Challenger with Dodge, the Mustang V6 is underpowered, it's noisy, our editor-in-chief calls it a boat anchor. Well, happily, that's all about to change for 2011, because Ford has a brand new, very sophisticated 3.7-liter V6 that makes 305 horsepower and gets 30 miles per gallon estimated on the highway. You'll note that both of those numbers beat arch-rival Camaro. Today, at Ford's Arizona Proving Grounds, I'm going to get a chance to ride in the car. Not drive it, but we'll take any chance we get to get into the seat of a prototype Mustang, and that's today. This is not a full-on comparison test, but it will be revealing to see how this 2011 Mustang V6 feels. So come along for the ride. As noted, for 2011, the big news is the V6 engine. It's got twin independent variable camshafts, variable up to about 60 degrees on the intake side and 50 degrees on the exhaust side, and it makes 305 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. This is one nice motor. EPA estimates 1930 miles per gallon, city highway with the automatic, 1829 with the manual. It's worth noting that both those transmissions are 6 speeds, a nice addition to this car. So I'm doing a little something different today. I'm at the Ford Arizona Proving Ground, and we're here to get an early peek at the 2011 Mustang with the new V6 engine, but I can't drive the car. So instead, I'm riding along. And to be fair, we've brought along a Challenger V6 and a Camaro V6, and right now I'm riding in the Challenger, and you'll notice I'm not in my usual seat. I'm in the passenger seat because I can't drive the Mustang. I'm not going to drive any of them. We spent a lot of time in the Challenger SE before, of course, and today I'm just getting some general impressions on engine sound and how the chassis feels from the right-hand seat. Obviously, I can't comment on steering feel or brake pedal feel or any of that usual stuff. What I noticed already, though, is my test driver is finding this car pushes quite a bit. You know, the Challenger is a heavy car, quite a bit heavier than the Mustang. And with 250 horsepower, it is now the least powerful of the pony car trio we have here today. And you can feel it. That combination of least horsepower and most weight means that the engine's working pretty hard. That said, the engine is pretty smooth, and it's very quiet on the highway. I noticed when I drove it out here. And the old Challenger, you know, gets around pretty well. It's handling these big bumps on the track here with pretty good control, but we've still got the Camaro and the Mustang to go, and I think they're going to be quite a bit better on this stuff. Okay, now I'm taking a lap in the Camaro RS. This is a very impressive motor, of course. We spent a lot of time in this car. 304 horsepower from 3.6 liters. Of course, this is a direct injection motor. A lot of us at Motor Trend really feel that this Camaro is the real story of the year, more so even than the vaunted V8, because this car is a little bit lighter, a little more nimble handling, and a terrific value. And what I can already tell is that, first, this Camaro is pulling harder than the Challenger was, and it's cornering more flatly. It's just, it can feel, my test driver is not having to work quite so hard, and you know, this car has good grip. Seems to handle the undulations of the track pretty well. I do notice that sitting here in the seat, as you notice when you're sitting in any seat of the Camaro, it's very cave-like in here. You have almost a gun-slit view of the outside. Very high door sills here, and a kind of a narrow windscreen ahead of you. It's dark in here, but it's a compelling design. They've done their homework on the suspension. Of course, this car has an independent rear, unlike the Mustang. And again, that strong motor, so it's a formidable contender, but we still have the all-new Mustang to go up against this, and that's coming up right now. Well, this is the car we've come all the way out to Arizona to drive. This is the 2011 Ford Mustang. I'm here mostly to hear how the engine sounds. I can't drive the car, get a feel for what the suspension can do, and I have to say, this new 3.7 liter V6 that the Mustang has is a revelation, especially compared with the outgoing 4 liter. This one is twin cam, has variable valve timing, and developed 305 horsepower, which is even more potent than the direct injection motor in the Camaro. It sounds great, just a little bit throatier perhaps than the Chevy. Pulls way harder obviously than the Challenger's 3.5 liter motor. And the car feels very composed to me. I also spent some time in the test mule out here equipped with the optional performance package. That car is going to be a real enthusiast hit, let me tell you. For a base price of just under $23,000 including destination, a fantastic value. And we can't wait until I can get in that seat and experience this all-new Mustang. But from what I've experienced today from the passenger seat, this is very impressive indeed. Does today qualify as a valid comparison test? No. On the other hand, would we turn down a chance for seat time, even passenger seat time, in a prototype Mustang? No way. And today, we found out that the 2011 Mustang V6 has the goods to fight with Challenger and Camaro. It's got the reflexes, it's got the sound, it's got the power. We can't wait to get behind the wheel ourselves. Meantime, all that's left is this.